late at night I sit down when I pee so that I don't have to turn the light on.
I'll cut that out.
You don't want the world knowing that.
Oh, I got
Dude,
you.
at night?
Hey, I got you. Hello, I'm Taylor Hardin.
I'm Steven Meyers.
This is BandHouse Podcast. BandHouse is pretty much a podcast where it's run, created, produced, and distributed and manufactured completely by our band. Band from Seattle. Nameless band.
Yeah.
We don't have a name. I should have thought about that before doing this part.
I've always been, Taylor John Hardin Band is fine.
Cool. As long as you say that.
Because I don't care.
Right. As long as you say it. I hate
then
saying
no
it
one
myself.
knows who the fuck I am.
Right.
I think at some point, see, like right now, I would like the recognition, but I think at some point I won't want that.
Yeah.
So it's nice to just not have it in the first place, I think.
That's true.
I think that's the move.
That's true.
But right now, I definitely want the attention.
Yeah. We like the attention for now. So if you guys like the attention as well, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. If you guys are returning viewers, that is. If you're new viewers, we'll get you. I don't want to ask them to subscribe.
Nope.
I don't want to ask them. The return viewers, you may not realize how important the subscribe button is. Because to me, I subscribe to everything.
Algorithm.
But I realized I didn't always do that before I was...
What's that like? Do you get just a shit ton of notifications like, hey, I got a new video up?
For what?
For subscribing?
Honestly, I think you have to hit the bell for that, but like, I don't ever hit the bell. I think I just go to my subscriptions and see what's new. That's how I do it. But yeah, it's supposed to do something like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, welcome to BandHouse Podcast.
I don't subscribe to shit. Yeah. I'm not subscribed to this.
Yeah, I know. No, I don't know. I went over to my buddy Sean's house the other day, and I was on his computer showing him some clips from BandHouse, and I just couldn't help myself. I was on his profile. Got
him.
21 subscribers, new fan. No, that was a wild. That was a freaking wild. A wild thing. Let's start this thing off. Let's try that intro again. Roadies and gentle people, I'm Taylor Hardin.
And I'm Steven Meyers.
And this is BandHouse. BandHouse Podcast is brought to you and produced to you and created by us.
This is Taylor's thing that he created because he's bored.
Yeah, and it's working.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cathartic, I think is the word. Or just good to hang out with my buddies. It's good to see you on a weekly basis.
Yeah, it's if nothing else, it's you get out of the house type of thing.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes we play games, and that's always fun.
So anyway.
I didn't really do anything.
She lay there lifeless. He stole her innocence. This is how she carried on. This is how she carried on. Well, if you just close your eyes.
God, that's a song. Oh my!
I know.
God, that's a good song. Holy shit!
I know.
Yeah, bet you guys will never guess what band that is.
Nope.
Nobody will know.
They'll never get it.
But I wanted to tell you, when I went to Sean's, he had a VR setup. Like he had a suit. He's basically going to film his own music video in VR land.
I thought he was watching some crazy porn or something.
We didn't even get to that.
He's got a whole porn suit.
We didn't even get to that. He's got a whole porn suit.
He's got a whole porn suit.
Anyway, we did that. We smoked a joint. He showed me all the cool buttons and knobs. He gave.
I'm sorry. What is the VR actually for?
He's gonna make. He's gonna make a music video, and he's gonna play all the guitar and play the drums, but it's gonna be avatars in a different world. And I was like, dude,
that's a great fucking idea.
That's so cool. And I told him he's got to come on BandHouse Podcast and animate our whole podcast, because it'd be easy to do a podcast that way. But if we all wore suits,
that would make this podcast 1,000 times better, I think. Who's this guy?
Didn't see us, Sean.
Sean.
He was here. Sean Green. Shout outs. He was here at the inception of this podcast. It was me, Dane, and him, and we were all talking about doing it. And the next fucking day, I started getting my notes, writing shit down.
I don't know who that is, but I am friends with him on Facebook.
Sean Green?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a great good buddy of mine. Great good.
I must have met him at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably have. Although he's kind of a trademark look. I feel like if you met him, you'd know. Or maybe you've been friends with him so long on Facebook, it's just hard to know.
Huh? No, I know, because, yeah. You fucking said!
I didn't even know which button it was.
What else you got on here?
Press them.
Is it only the yellow ones that have shit?
Yeah. You gotta press play twice to stop it. Yeah, you'll have to do that after each one. Don't say that word. Got the drums.
See?
Oh, yeah,
See?
That's a new one.
See? See?
I couldn't help it. I was so good. You know what that's from?
How do you point that out?
Do you know what that's from?
What?
It's from when you were telling me to remember that. Remember how it stuck in your head. When RJ was here.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I fucking won that.
and then you did. Looking back, you won that. Dude.
I won that.
Watching it back, editing it back, that video was just the last episode.
He beat me the first one, the taco bus. He beat me on that one.
Yeah, well,
He
even
had a
still, I
nice-
like that. It wasn't great, but I liked what you did.
Yeah. I think he beat me on that one, but I beat him on the other two.
What was it? You better not.
And you probably don't even know what RJ did. See?
Oh yeah, he did something else.
See?
That's the same sound. See?
See?
But yeah, you heard see.
See?
See? Covers an octave, spans an octave. See? But yeah, dude, we went to, I wanted to tell you this. We went to play darts at this bar. Cause I'm like, what do you do?
Who'd you play darts with?
Sean. Because we smoked a joint, did the VR stuff, and he's got his
Are
own.
black guys good at darts?
This black guy was good at darts. I think bar guys are good at darts. And he's a bar guy. That's like, I was asking him, like, I do this for fun, and I see my girlfriend and stuff, but like, I was asking him, like, what do you do? I know he's not seeing anybody right now.
He's
like,
a darts guy.
do you get closed up in here and everything? He's like, no, I go out to the bars enough to get my social on, and then I come back home and I never feel. I'm like, dude, I am like an extrovert and an introvert, but only in both of the bad qualities. Like, I need to be.
Wait, what do you mean he gets pent up? He gets pent up at home?
He doesn't. I asked if he did.
Why would he, though?
Because I do when I'm at home. It's too long.
Oh, it's just like a general thing.
Just as like a musician, and like you don't have any coworkers or any bosses or any employees really. It's just you're alone doing everything yourself, bouncing ideas off of yourself all day long. And so I go insane. But I think he's a better brain than I. Well, that's for sure. He's smart. He does smart guy stuff.
Yeah. No, I've never I know a few people that pool is their thing, so they'll go out to the bars and play pool.
Oh yeah, he was the worst I've ever seen at pool.
I don't know about darts though.
But yeah, his dart. He had like this weird flick thing, dude. Do you know how darts works essentially?
No, not really.
So I learned that day. I mean, I've done darts before. I did decent. I have a decent arm, a decent aim, and he was teaching me. We did 301. So you darts players out there know we played 301, and that's you have to get the score from 301 all the way down to 0. No busts. And so
no
like
busts. What does that
you
mean?
can't go over.
Oh.
So I went over so many times, but for example, when I realized I wasn't like he was hitting the bullseye sometimes, and he was hitting, but what's hard and what's cool about darts, like it said 40 left, and I hear him under his breath go, okay, 220s, just do it again, and it was done, and I was like, oh, I'm over, I'm no rebuttal, nothing. He's like, nope, first to 0, and I was like, whoa, you hit what you wanted to twice. But for the darts player, they're like that's like a C major triad. That's the 20 is right in the middle, so. It's above the bullseye.
Yeah.
But then he did one that was like 36, and he went, oh, boom, 18, 18 or something, or like 18 and then 17, or 18 and then missed to hit a 1. Then he had to recalculate and then still killed it. I was like, oh, he knows the game, baby.
So what's this? So like there's like the really big square, right? I'm assuming that's the one that gives you the actual amount of points.
The circle?
But then like what's like the little rectangle at the very outer brim?
I forgot about those parts. Yeah, that's a big part of it. So like let's say it's the 20. And it's got red, blue, bullseye, right?
Yeah.
So the blue is what is worth the points, 20 or whatever it says.
Oh.
The middle red is double, and then the outer red is triple. correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's right. Luckily, it keeps track.
So the bullseye isn't...
The bullseye's 25 and 50 because there's 2 centers of bullseye.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 and 25. And I'm recounting this as you're asking, so I don't know. But it's a bar game, baby. Bowling, pool, darts. We got to play those more. Those shits are fun. There's this chick, she must have been 25, shredding at the pool table. I didn't notice because I was trying not to, I was trying to keep my male gaze appropriate. But Sean was like, dude, that chick over there is fucking shit up. And I looked over a few times, it was like just hitting 2-3 balls in.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
The thing about pool, like when you get advanced in pool, is like you start thinking about not setting up the other person.
Yeah. Right.
Because I have to focus so hard on just trying to hit a fucking ball in that I can't even. But like they're like, yeah, well, if I can't hit that in, because then I don't have a shot after that, but I can't set them up for something.
Right.
It's like this whole crazy.
And I don't know any of the in-depths of it, but I've heard that before, and I've seen it played. Like when Sean missed, he goes, well, at least you don't got anything. So I think it's a thing that people know, but I don't know it.
Yep.
I try to spin it, and you hit the ball in the middle of and it does the thing. Yeah.
See, I prefer to just go out for beers
and chat.
Yeah.
Oh, so fun to just chat. That's what we're doing right now.
I know.
And honestly, the more we do this, the more comfortable I get on the camera, because it kind of feels like when we were just talking on the way to the thing, minus the whole conversation we were having.
Would have been so much better.
Yeah.
But
secret podcast for Patreon subscribers only. Floating that out there.
The ultra inappropriate. Yeah. Pay money. And then you'll know what I really think.
Then you can't be mad at me. You can't cancel me for paying me money to hear that. It's like that's exactly what Louie did, because he got made a special right after he got canceled.
Yeah.
Like 3-6 months, and I bought it for $12 because it was only $12, and I just wanted to see.
Are you talking about Sincerely?
I don't know. Probably. I just want to see if he apologized, and he didn't.
No, but he talked about it.
But he didn't. Something about the not apologizing, because once you apologize, then you admit you did wrong, and therefore you don't want to do it. I'm like, that's some weird, sneaky, misogynistic stuff in hiding. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, he did admit it.
That's true.
He admitted it, but not.
But
he's not going to do that in stand-up.
He called it Sincerely.
Well,
that's close enough, I guess. Then. Yeah. I don't know, but it stopped me from watching.
He did another special after that one, which I don't recommend.
Not good.
No.
Can't be.
No, I think he's past his prime. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It happens.
His prime came a calling.
Kind of the same thing with like George Carlin. You ever watch like George Carlin stuff right before he died?
My mom has a story. She went and saw him with like her, like maybe it was like a double date, like her and Rick, or maybe it was before. Maybe it was like when she was younger. Either way, I in my head she was with a group of people that were just like, regulars. But we're going to see George Carlin. It's going to be, and he was filthy and disgusting and mean and not even funny. And
yeah. If you watch the stuff,
my mom knows funny, so I trusted her too. It wasn't just like
no. And George Carlin, like in his prime, he had a very good balance of like inappropriate.
Yeah, I like rough sex.
Yeah, but then also,
that's my only quote.
he had some stuff that wasn't like crazy. It was stuff that everyone could relate to. But if you watch the stand up kind of right before he died, it's unbearably just negative and it's not funny. Geez. It's not funny at all. It's just him complaining about the government. He used to do it in like a fun kind of witty way.
But now he's an old.
But then he's just like, all these fucking Republicans or Democrats, blah 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 blah, and then they just go and do this.
All those Dem Publicrats.
Yeah, it's not even a joke. It's just him being angry.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, and the same thing's going with Louie. There's nothing. It kind of felt like sometimes it was like he just wanted to be on stage again, but he didn't have anything ready.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. That sucks. I mean, I like. Nope. My train of thought disappeared right out of my fucking head. What was it? We're talking about Louie. We're talking about right before that. Oh, George Carlin. Oh, and like, you don't have to burn out like that. Like Willie Nelson had a dope career. He kept reinventing himself. He was the weed guy to our generation.
Yeah, Barry Sanders was the best. He just was like, he had a good couple of seasons, and then he's like, fuck it, I'm done.
That's legit.
You got to Barry Sanders that bitch.
Well,
he left at the top.
Yeah, that is really
the
cool.
Very top.
There's nothing cooler. Who else left at the top? Garth Brooks. He's back now, and he's crazier than ever. But dude, I remember he was the biggest thing in the world, and he was like, I gotta raise a family now. I added the goofy part. He doesn't sound like that. Yeah, but he's like a southern.
That's more like Banjo-Kazooie.
That's wow, dude. I'll be isolating that for next week. I'll be sound clipping that shit. Yours was perfect, dude. Do you remember Diddy Kong Racing? Doo 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 doo.
No. Nope.
Well,
Mario Kart.
The menu screen, there was 8 characters, and as you hovered above who you were going to pick, the melody changed to an instrument, like a banjo for banjo, and like each character had like live action, like in time, right? Like doo 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 ooh, right? It would change as you get to different characters, and that was 1994 or 1996.
That is pretty advanced.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I love that shit. I don't even know how you do it now.
It probably took longer to make the music for those video games than the actual video games themselves.
Dude, I know, and nowadays it's so the opposite. Music's so easy.
Like especially like Mario Kart. We've always used that example, but Mario Kart,
so good.
That is crazy music.
So good. Yeah, the music's
right?
so good.
And it's not. You can't. Back when that game came out, you can't really program music, right?
It was a very. They were in a way that I wouldn't know about. To me, it's the equivalent of South Park drawing Cartman 80 times for a scene, and then what is that called? Like claymation, but not like that. I don't know if it would be that, but I'm just saying it's that level of caveman, like that level of I don't know, because I know you could only have like the NES, you could only have so many sounds at once. So like if Mario jumped, the melody would cut out for a minute because you needed the boo, which I think is fascinating. As I'm realizing now, I don't know enough about it to like fully explain it or talk about it. But it is very intriguing that they mashed all that data into a smaller amount of data so that they could have the game plus the music.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country is a good example.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful music. That's a really good example. That he makes reverb, like he makes his own reverb with tracks. You know what I mean? Like he does cool stuff, like delay. Like
I think Halo is always going to be my favorite video game music. Yeah. Well, Halo 2 specifically. That's the one that's got. I think that's on all of them.
That's like the end.
But like Halo 2 is when they had Steve Vai come in and do some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halo. Yeah. Halo 3 was my first like online gaming experience.
Really?
Play online with your friends. Remember how cool that was?
Well, I never really I remember my friend Tanner. He was the first friend that I had that had Xbox Live.
Yeah.
So I would go over to his house and we would play the first Halo on Xbox Live.
That's tight.
But I didn't have it for a long time. I only really got into it like when Aaron had his 360, he got Xbox Live and I was playing like Modern Warfare 3 online.
Oh, the good old days, dude.
Yeah, but before that I'd never really had it.
Dude, I like the phases. So it's like Mario. Well, Mario's like king still. Like I know plenty of 4-year-olds that still ask for Mario shit for their birthdays. So it's like they're still on top of it. But it's like
Mario has transcended through like what 4 generations now.
I guess, yeah, because it would have been like our
dads.
Yeah, because
they knew Mario.
Arcades, Mario would have been in an arcade.
Well, even like the what was before Super Nintendo? There was a Nintendo before Super Nintendo.
The NES. Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
that's
they
why
had it.
Allison has that, and she has Punch-Out, and she's good.
She's good at it.
Not good enough to beat him, Mike Tyson.
But yeah, there's, I guess, I guess I thoroughly underestimated. I guess it's only 2 generations.
Yeah. But still, Nintendo itself was a trading card company in the 1800s, so they know how to do business. And they don't listen to their fans, which I hate and I love at the same time. I'm sure that they do in a way, but like I always hear about them always picking money above all else. So they're like a truly capitalist thing, as opposed to the gaming community on like Steam, or like, maybe not Steam, but like...
See, what I like about Nintendo...
games, you got to listen to your crowd.
What I like about Nintendo is that I feel like they focus more on game mechanics and
good
dynamics
stuff.
And like good playability versus like Xbox and PlayStation are always having a battle for graphics and realistic games and things like that.
Sure.
And it's like, I get it, but I'm not so much into that. Me personally, I don't really care. I'm very aware that I'm playing a video game.
Yeah.
And I want it to play good. Like Rocket League. Rocket League is a perfect example of a game that graphics-wise, no, it's not the best. It's not, but the mechanics are great. There's so many different ways to play that game, and it's same with like Smash Bros.
Oh, so good.
Smash Bros. It's a clean slate.
Yeah.
The mechanics are so great, and there's so much room for creativity and it's up to you to kind of dictate the game, the game and the evolution of... I love games that can have an evolution.
Sure, yeah.
Like Melee has had a crazy evolution. Rocket League has had a crazy evolution.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I haven't followed any sort of Rocket League stuff.
Dude, I played Rocket League a couple times with my buddies recently, and it's like, oh my God. There was a point where I was pretty decent at that game. Really? I was pretty good. I was honestly... pretty good at that game, but
it's hard. It's hard to be good at that game.
But now, no
hope.
The moves, they're always putting the moves on me. I'm like, what the fuck did they just do? What is that? Yeah, they fucking kill me every time, dude. You're just like, yeah,
yeah, dude. I don't.
So I love those kind of games. I think Call of Duty's kind of like that too. Mm-hmm. You have the different guns, so I don't know. So anyway, I like those kind of games. I'm not really into. So and that's why I like Nintendo, because Nintendo has never had good graphics. They just make good games.
They make graphics.
All the Mario games are great,
and they hold up.
Mario Odyssey. Mm-hmm. You ever fuck with that?
I've watched playthroughs.
That's a great fucking game.
Yeah, they have a lot of mods for it online, so you can play multiplayer, and they do a bunch of cool shit.
I love the levels.
And the levels are good.
The levels are so much different than any Mario game.
That's Nintendo's, the levels, the games and the levels.
Yeah, dude.
The good stuff. Minus the motion controls. I don't care for those.
No, the Wii was never my thing.
Those,
except for Mario Galaxy.
They tried to push the envelope.
Mario Galaxy was great.
Yeah.
There was a few little motions, but it wasn't much.
Yeah.
It was like just, you weren't having to do this to like run or whatever. You were still using a controller.
What was that thing for the Xbox for a while, and it would go on the top and they'd connect?
Oh, the Kinect.
And they were supposed to...
Yeah, no.
Flop. Flop.
All that shit flopped.
It's dumb.
Because we're all just fat fucks, and we want to sit on the couch and
Dude, there's an ad for Super Mario Bros. 3, which would have been the 80s possibly. Yeah, that would have been on the NES before the Super Nintendo. And it's a little boy from here up, and you can see his shoulders and his face, and he's going like this. And you hear like... I swear you hear like... So I guess maybe it was like a fighting sound or a sex sound. It could have been both. But anyway, he was doing this with his shoulders, and it goes, December 22nd. The boy will finally find out what to really do with his hands, or what his hands are really for, and then it goes underneath and he's gaping. I was like, whoa, that is an 8-year-old probably.
That's fucking great.
Yeah. I saw it on YouTube. Like, I didn't see the ad. I don't remember the ad from my youth. I just saw someone doing commentary on it, and they were like, isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, yes. Mm-hmm. Dude, new Junk Science.
Yeah.
Still thinking about that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I am still thinking about that.
Been riffing about it at all?
No, I haven't been riffing about it.
What should we do?
We should probably riff about it.
How should we set that up? How do we riff about it? We got to make some time.
I just got to bring my shit over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we'll get shit done if it's just me and you.
I know.
We'll make.
We should do it.
We'll finish songs.
We should do it.
I'm ready to finish.
We could
songs.
try to.
And I already have release the album. I can already do all that. It's easy.
Yeah.
Then I can re-put the old album back online. Couldn't afford to keep my music online.
Yeah. No, all that shit they were all bangers.
Yeah, they're good and they feel good. They played good.
They're all fucking bangers, dude.
Especially, I'm not insane.
Is that
wind?
wind?
Little deranged. Yeah, I don't know what the riffs are at all. I couldn't pick them out if I had to.
Yeah.
I remember you put a lot of work into that song, into them riffs.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
I played it once, right?
Yeah.
I could play it again.
Yeah. I say we just do a couple songs, EP release, an EP or an album. I don't care anymore.
I don't care either.
I don't want to overthink it anymore. Let's just start riffing. It's kind of like what I've realized is all that other stuff matters, but the main meat is making the content, the game, the levels.
The levels. Yeah, dude.
It doesn't matter if it's like not a new sound. If it's a fucking good sound.
Yeah. Well, and I always enjoyed that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you would just put a drum beat on and you just fucking jam to it.
The coming up with stuff, the truly creative, the sculpting process.
Yeah. That was great. But I also do like playing shows though too.
Yeah.
And you got to go through the whole thing to get to the shows.
I do think it would be easier this time to build a social media following with Junk Science, like we already kind of have and will do again, I'm sure, but have the album with the drums that I want.
Yeah.
Not that our real drummer was bad, but the grooves were all different. They had different feel, for better and for worse, in my opinion. But I don't know if it's because...
That's always the danger of getting people involved is like...
But if we could have
could have
a what do you call it? An audition, because I've actually done auditions before that were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know that's a possible thing, but I don't know about writing songs with people. I think we should just be me and you, baby.
I know.
Two guys in a room. Two dudes shitting around.
It's tough because I feel like you and I have always
split the money.
We get a lot of stuff done, but we always run into like, oh fuck, we should bring someone else. But then it's
what if we don't have to, because Sean will just VR all the other parts. He'll just be Sean will be all our other. He's drums, he's bass, and we're just riffing. That's what I mean. We could audition for an entire rhythm section. Like, there's got to be two friends sitting around right now, drums and bass. There's that not a thing?
Chris Adler and his buddy. Whatever it was.
That's so funny.
It was that drum seminar, remember?
His friend.
Yeah. What was it? Because it was that's how I think that's how Lamb of God started. Because Chris Adler originally played bass and he had a buddy that played drums.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know. I don't have any drummer. Well, RJ, fuck.
No, I can't do it.
No, I'm just saying.
Although he said he could.
As a bass player, I don't.
Oh, right.
I don't.
Right. Well, you and RJ aren't that.
I don't flock to drummers because I'm like, oh, I need to be in a good rhythm section. I don't think it works that way.
Rhythm section friendship. You always base your friendships on the rhythm section quality.
I don't think so.
You don't base our friendship on our pocket.
I don't think so, dude.
Our pocket is as good as our friendship, though, so you could.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there's a correlation.
I don't know, dude. I don't think you're going to... I think what you're looking for, you're not going to find. I don't think so.
I don't want a band unless it's two twins.
One plays bass and the other
plays drums. And they don't talk. They do everything that we want them to do.
They just wake up and they lock in.
Dude, they would make so much money. That should be us.
We
should do that. You got bass, I'll learn drums, and we should market ourselves.
Let's just lock it and be like,
lock it in.
Are you a shitty singer? We'll make you a little bit better.
Yeah. Do you have a gig? We'll back you up.
Yeah.
Dude, we should be doing that as well as pursuing our lead careers.
That's better than why I started playing bass. I was like, well, I'll start playing bass because everyone's looking for a bass player. But really,
everyone's looking for more. They need a bass and drums.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
dual package.
Me
we
and
can
this
cut
guy,
a deal. You use both of us. You use my friend. We'll cut
package
you a deal.
deal.
Monopolize, dude.
Yeah, because you use one of us, one of us would take 25%. But if you use both of us, the two of us together, we only take 40%.
Right, that's a huge savings. We got to come up with a cool name and a TikTok kind of page, dude. Just us performing, and there's no lead or chords.
It's just I'm
locked the fuck
It's you
in.
playing drums and I'm playing the bass part to like plush.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all you hear.
Yeah, and you wouldn't hear it. You just hear drums.
You just be like, listen to my fucking
everybody's
ghost
on
notes.
phones. Yeah, everybody's on phones. It's not an era for the bass player. I'll tell you that.
That's great. That means that everyone's going to be looking. No one wants to play bass. That's exactly why I started playing bass.
The market's hot right now.
It's fucking great. What are you talking about? You always need bass.
That's what I mean. The market's hot for bass. Yeah, you're right.
No one wants to play bass. So that's
why you do it.
That's why I play bass.
That's how you get a job, by the way. That's a good idea.
It hasn't worked so far, so don't take my word on it.
I think it would work better in like the job world. Like I guarantee you, there's plumbing jobs, there's sewer jobs, there's a bunch of jobs that people don't want.
Yeah, I've played a total of like 5 gigs on bass, so it's working, and that's in the last 4 years. So it's working out good.
Yeah, it's good. But they're all, well, you haven't like put yourself out there to.
I know.
That's a whole different thing. And I don't like doing that, to be honest. And they always tell you. I want
to, though.
They always tell you it's good. But every time I go out and like mingle and network, it's like not enjoyable.
Most of the people you meet are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Buckwheat caterpillar.
I just don't want to ever. I don't know if it's bad or good. I think it's good, obviously, because it's my opinion. It's my outlook. It's my field of view. But I don't ever want to have to compromise what I am. Like, I don't want to have to, like, because I already have too much depression for that, to be sitting around going, oh, I wish I stood up for myself, or I wish I did things different. I would rather be like, what I'm used to is, oh, man, I made a mistake. I wonder where I went wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to, like, tiptoe around life. I'd rather fucking ask for forgiveness instead of begging for acceptance. Switch some of that around, and there's a quote in there. But I don't know.
I got lost somewhere in there.
Like if someone sponsored us and said, all right, that's great, but you can't cuss, I'd be like, well, that's first of all, I don't think I could do that. Well, maybe I could.
I'd probably sell out. That's totally
an easy
sell
one.
out.
That's an easy one because I'm not like attached to cussing or anything, but like there are certain things that I wouldn't want to do.
My completely unnecessary hot button has always been the dress code.
Oh, yeah, dress code for sure.
I hate the fucking dress code.
I feel like if you're a dress code person, you deserve to be burned alive on a cross in front of your family.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but I don't like being told, oh, you have to wear something like this. Yeah. You have to wear this.
That's not real. That doesn't exist in my world.
You can fuck right off with your suit and tie.
What's the point of teaching us as children that don't judge a book by its cover and looks don't matter? It's all about what's on the inside. If you're not going to live your life that way.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself if you don't live your life that way.
I don't know. And I don't.
Because a guy in a suit's more responsible. It's like, what fucking world do you live in? A guy in a suit is fucking a pedophile, dude. Like, it doesn't mean you're a good person because you wear a fucking suit. Yep. Hot button. We share the same hot button.
It's a hot button, dude.
People present themselves to look good because you think that that's what looks good. How about just wait and judge a person by the way they act and the things they say?
Yeah.
Let's judge them.
Yeah. Yep. And it's not a hard and fast rule because I definitely...
Yeah, I'll wear a suit.
Yeah. I dress up for like a job interview. Like anytime I go to a job interview, I'm wearing a tie.
But there's something about when someone tells you, it's because they're saying you're poor and dirty when they say that.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They're really just saying, hey, you look like shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey,
fuck you.
I look amazing, so I'm going to stay wearing my sweats.
No.
I look okay, though. Shouldn't shit on me. Dude, Kevin Samuels. Have you heard of this guy? I would pull some clips up, but he's just like the only guy ever who will talk to women like how we would talk to dudes, kind of. Like, you're a little heavy there, dude. Like but he's a life coach. Ooh. And I guess the story, he just died and he's getting a lot of hate. Like, well, fuck him, I'm glad he's dead. So it's like a big deal.
Well, that's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen if you tell bitches
talk to women
ugly.
the way you talk to men, or at least the way I talk to men.
But the only reason it's entertaining is because you don't hear it very often. And it's like women will call in and they'll ask for free advice. How do I get a man? And he'll be like, well, what do you rate yourself on 1 to 10? And this bigger girl who's not, I don't like to say people are ugly because they're just not my type. But she's obviously not a supermodel. And she goes, I'm a 10. And the guy goes, nope.
Oh my God.
He's like, nope. Not doing that. And he's like, how much you weigh? And she's like, I'm not telling you that. And he just hangs up and he goes, nope, I don't play that shit.
Oh.
So
my God.
Hilarious. She called in, dude. You call into that guy. You're asking for that shit, dude.
The only thing that would hurt more is a girl talking to a guy the way that guys talk to guys, I think.
Oh, that is brutal.
I think that's even more brutal.
No, when girls say mean stuff to guys, it
hurts.
I think it's probably both ways, but we're guys, so we empathize with that one.
Yeah.
I hate when women are mean to me because, again, that's like saying you're dirty and worthless.
Yeah.
You don't live up. You don't hold up.
Yeah.
You're not a man. You don't count.
I think that's the only one that has more potential to be hurtful, honestly.
But I just watched on your mom's house podcast, I just watched them talk about him and stuff, and it was just like, it seems so aggressive, but if you like do a deeper dive, you'll realize that that's kind of more of the clickbaity, like free stuff, but he actually helps people, I guess. Because he'll say that shit to guys too, but that's easier.
Well, I mean,
you're bald and you ain't got no money. What do you think? He's just being realistic, I guess.
Yeah. Well, there's certain people that will take the reality check really well.
Dude, I love reality checks.
I don't.
Well, I don't when they're happening.
I don't.
After the fact, you come out alive, dude.
Yeah. I've had a couple reality checks that have worked.
They're horrifying.
That have worked for me.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them that I don't.
Like, you're not a good person. You're a terrible husband.
Well,
father.
Jesus.
I'm asking. These are questions I'm asking. I'm saying like those things or no?
Well, yeah. I mean, there has been that, as far as like the most recent one I can think of is when I switched over to selling cars. My job before that, it changed like a lot. And like my manager kind of just like had me on the phone one time and was like, dude, you need to like think about if this is something that you want to do. It was fucking hard.
Yeah, that is
a lot of shit changed all at once. And then he was just like, dude, you did not, this isn't the same thing that you signed up for 2 years ago. And he's like, you're going to have to figure out if you want to do this still.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, honestly, I remember when I interviewed you, or I remember when I offered you the job, and you were kind of like, well, I just will do it for a good experience and management and all this. He's like, yeah, that mentality is not going to cut it anymore.
Because you've been there so long, and now they need you to.
Well, they needed it. No, they just needed more. Because the job, basically, I was in charge of like 3 people when I signed on to that job. And then all of a sudden now I'm in charge of 10.
Right.
Which
so you get paid
sounds
more.
really dramatic, just me saying it. Like, it sounds kind of petty, but at the time it was like, gee, this was crazy.
I think anyone who knows.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
I've only had 3 people underneath me before.
Yeah.
And I didn't even come.
Yeah. Yikes.
I wish that was a better joke.
That was pretty good. I'm slow today, so I didn't get it right.
But we need a laugher. We need to hire a laugher.
Yeah.
Rhythm guys with a laugher. Oh yeah, we can just put laughter on there. So if my joke bombs, I can just press a button.
Here, I'll give you one right now.
Nice. I can't wait to chop that shit up. Hell yeah.
So, but anyway, That was like the last reality check. And like I came home and Carolyn was like, hey, these people are hiring. I was like, fuck it, I'm applying right now.
The car?
Yeah.
Oh, so you play your hands good, man. I remember talking about that last week.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. I mean, you know what
Well, I mean, I don't know. There's luck too. It's not like, I mean,
but
I don't know.
You have skills and talents in other things besides music.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think
we're doing all right so far.
I feel like it. I feel like this is a very...
But I feel like a lot of times if I get a reality check, I just end up like if, I don't know, if someone early on told me like, oh, I suck at guitar or whatever, I would have just quit.
I know. Me too.
The healthy thing would be like, fuck, I need to practice more. But I'd have just been like, okay, fuck this then.
Right.
If you're just going to be a dick about it.
I think about that a lot, like as I'm getting older and I need to have some kids, you know, but I'm like, oh, fuck, how am I supposed to do
just
that?
Just don't pull out.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Well, I do.
Oh, don't.
Sometimes I don't. No, I always do.
Just don't pull out.
Look out. Coming for you.
I bet you like all of your parents they're kind of looking at like,
They're pissed. They're like, where are the babies at? I need some.
Oh, are they past that?
I tell my mom how broke I am, and she just glosses over. She goes, "Babies? Like, how can I raise a baby? I have nowhere to live, dude."
She knows.
What, you want me to raise a baby here?
You could.
Could you imagine?
You could. You could totally. What's wrong with this house? There's nothing wrong.
Mold?
There's no mold in this house.
Go check the bathroom.
I've been in that bathroom. It's not
Have
moldy.
You looked up?
Okay, well, get some.
That'll kill the baby, dude. Boom, can't have a baby.
Get some Kills. Yeah. It's called Kills Primer.
Oh, okay, I'll get some.
Yeah.
Lowe's?
Yeah. Go to Lowe's.
Kills Primer. It's $9.99. Aisle 37.
I think there's a step before that, but it's just Kills.
Just get Kills.
Just get Kills.
Yeah, the step before that is.
That's not going to kill. Also, babies don't actually go to the bathroom. Their bathroom is in their pants.
Logic.
So actually, your baby's never going to be in that bathroom anyway.
I had the thought. I was like, I have to raise a baby in that bathroom, and then my brain goes to the next thing. That's like ADHD. Like I can't like fully grasp a concept unless I'm focused up, like music or games or whatever. But like in a conversation, thinking about babies and like you got there eventually.
And I feel like you would have.
What if I leave the baby in the oven too long?
Jesus.
What if I leave the oven running?
Jesus Christ.
I'm at the store.
Babies are fine.
I'm at the store and I realize, I left the baby on the oven on.
No, babies are, dude.
But if I burn down the house, you don't leave your baby.
Babies just lay there, and actually, your baby would turn out really great because your baby would end up being a really good sleeper because you would always be playing music and stuff around it.
Right.
So it would get used to napping and having loud noises around it.
Oh, good point.
So it would always just fall asleep. I think Hendrix is. We started off good where I was like clink clanking doing dishes around him and stuff, but then we stopped and we started tiptoeing around him.
Yeah.
Because we wanted him to sleep.
Yep.
You're not supposed to do that. You got to make noise.
That's probably hard.
So, but no, you could do it. Babies take up like 2 square feet in your entire house. They just fucking sleep. That's all they do. They sleep. Right, they wake up. You give it to Alice. Allison has to breastfeed. You know.
I could do that. Dude, I just saw a guy on a video.
Oh, this is real?
I just saw a guy on a video doing breast milk today, except it was like breast cheese.
Oh, they do have like titties. You can wear a titty.
Well, no.
There's a titty that you can get.
No, it was
I thought that's
steroids.
What you meant.
It was milk.
Oh, and he like
cheese was coming out. It was like cheesy milk.
Oh, I missed that whole thing you just said. That's fucking crazy.
Again, on your mom's house podcast, check it out. It's
but you can get. We never did this, but you can get titties. I think there's like a titty that you can buy.
I want to do it, dude. And I want to go in public and do it and just fuck shit up, dude. That
have the whole cover. Like, hey, do you mind?
People would be like, "Sir," and I'd be like, "And then what? And then what? I could do anything I want after that." I'm sorry, that's fucked up. I realize the error in my jokes, but it is funny.
So your mom's been hounding you about babies?
Oh, dude, it's crazy. No, it's not that bad, but it's like it's like you can read it in her face. Like we're talking about hash browns, but she's like babies, and we're talking about like the NHL team we got here. What is that? The Wolves?
Oh,
the Wolf Teeth? The Sonics?
Oh my God. Kraken.
The Kraken. Oh yeah, I wasn't even close. Holy fuck.
Kraken.
The
Took
Kraken.
me a while there.
But she was thinking babies.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do it, man.
I would like to, but like I'm just so. This sounds like all the people who talk about wanting to have babies, but they're not sure. As I say it, I'm like, oh, I sound just like this. So I'll probably be fine. But it is scary.
Yeah.
And I don't know a lot of stuff in life. I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know a lot more stuff. Allison knows some stuff. We could know stuff together. That's the whole point.
Yep. I know some stuff.
Yeah.
I'd come hang out with your baby.
What kind of stuff have you been able to, like, you've felt helpful as a husband? Explain that. Tell us how to do that. Because you get a lot of people say, oh, the mom does everything. Dads are bullshit. Fuck you, Dad. That's a lot of stuff going on.
No, always. I don't know why this stuck with me so much, but I don't remember who told me this, but it was like, I feel like it was like a customer at work that told me this. But I told, it was like right before Hendrix was born. And they were like, change as many diapers as you possibly can. Because there's going to be a time where you would give anything to have one more poopy diaper.
That's insane.
You would give literally anything to have one more poopy diaper. And I roll with it. So I don't know.
You still got poopy diapers?
Oh, yeah.
How long does that go generally? I mean, for me, I went till I was 9 years old. I was pooping my pants. True story. I had problems. I have.
Oh, was that actually a thing?
That's a real
okay.
story. Does that make it less funny?
Yeah, a little bit.
That makes it funny for me.
No, but
I didn't shit my pants every day until I was 9, but I remember the last time I had that problem, I was 9. Anyway, when does it normally stop?
I think Hendrix is getting closer. I think he's getting close to where
in that skid mark range. He's just leaving little turds.
No, I mean he's still wearing diapers.
He's still full loads.
I think like Carolyn has already started to like. We have a little toilet seat, and she's sat him on there just to get him used to it. But I don't think he's dropped one in the toilet yet.
You don't want to drop him in too, right? You could probably fall in a real toilet. That is.
Well, yeah, you get this like seat.
The little seat. I remember the
seat.
Oh, probably for Austin or Cameron or something. Not me.
Yeah, not you.
But I remember the seat.
Yeah.
Being a big bro, you remember the little bro stuff.
So he's getting close, I think. Carolyn's talked about it. Apparently. I've never potty trained, so I didn't know this, but it makes sense to me. Apparently.
Steven's never been potty trained.
I've never been potty trained. But when you potty train, like the most, I don't know if it's the most common, but what Carolyn said was, well, we're supposed to just let him run around naked.
Yeah.
And then when he starts peeing, you just take him to the toilet.
Then you got piss everywhere.
You just have piss on your floor, yeah.
Why wouldn't you just put a...
Because they're supposed to get used to...
Not pissing in themselves.
They're supposed to get used to, when I pee, I go to the toilet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like boys would be easier because it's fun to pee. It's like a archery type of game.
Mm.
Also, real quick, why is there 2 lids? Is it really that much easier to piss when you take the thing up?
For me, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I piss with the thing down all the time because check it out. All you got to do, if you take it off and you piss in there and you're wearing bare feet, you can feel the pee coming out and hitting your feet if you pay attention. That piss in that toilet is flying out. So if you leave the seat down and you just have a little bit of better aim, the splashies will hit the bottom of that seat and it won't come out. But if you struggle, maybe I should have superb aim so I don't know what it's like. I've never struggled with my pee aim. I fucking got that shit on a dime.
Yeah.
I can piss on a dime.
I suck.
You suck at it.
That's
what
good.
It's for. It's for guys like you then.
Yep. Late at night I sit down when I pee so that I don't have to turn the light on.
I'll cut that out.
You don't want the world knowing that.
Oh, I got
Dude,
you.
at night?
Hey, I got you.
At night?
I do it in the morning.
At night when
really
you wake up at like 1:30 in the morning.
Oh.
Fuck, I gotta piss.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to turn the light on. I can stay in the dark. and stay tired.
Here's what I do. I do the bar move. We're at the bar.
I don't know why. I really thought I was the only one that did that ever.
That's got to be a thing.
That's a universal thing.
I love it because you get, post it up. You lock in like the lock-in bros.
Yep. Dude, oh my God. There was something, I saw a picture not too long ago.
Is Loch Ness, is that a cool name for a band?
That's got to be taken.
But as like a bass player drummer combo. Loch.
Yeah, Loch
Anyway,
Ness.
you were saying?
Loch Ness. Got to get that Loch Ness.
It's tight.
I forget. I don't think it was going to be that funny anyway. Yeah. So anyway.
Sitting down?
Anyway, just don't pull out, man. Yeah. And you'll have a lot of help. Your mom would be all over that baby.
I know, that's true. I would have a lot of
Same with your dad.
Yep, that is true.
They'd be all over it. That's the whole thing about Hendrix is, like, there's a lot of people that it's hard because they don't have anyone else.
Yeah.
You don't fall into that. And neither do we. Like, Hendrix.
That would be hard.
Dude, on Monday, he goes to his grandma's house, and his grandma is in there. Same on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, this is a grandma boy. He's got
and then he goes to see his grandma on Wednesday.
That's his mom.
Thursday is my day. That's today.
So Thursday's rock for you.
Today is my day with him.
Yep.
We hang out. If it's nice out, we'll go to the park or something. Today sucked.
Fun.
But whatever. That's Thursday is my day with him.
Tight.
And then Friday, he usually goes to see his great grandma. And then usually on the weekends, his papa are pawing over him.
Right. Wow, you see, you have a lot.
So they're pretty much every day of the week is mapped out for.
And they missed the first year of his life, so they're like desperate.
Yeah. I mean that just supercharges it, right?
Yeah, the COVID thing was tough, man. That was tough even for me. I was like, I want to meet this kid, dude. That's weird that my best friend has a kid I've never met, and I don't know what his life is now.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I came over that one time, I was like, oh, nice. Now it's just less mystery. I don't know if that's weird or not, but.
Well, no, it was weird,
sense,
man.
Yeah.
It was weird.
We went from hanging out, junk science into COVID.
Pretty much.
Ugh.
Pretty much.
No wonder. Yeah, dude.
But I'm just saying that you would have the same situation. So.
Yeah.
Just don't pull out.
Well, no, those are great points you make.
Just don't pull out.
A lot of good stuff there.
Yeah.
So just remember, if you want a baby, don't pull out.
Don't pull out. It's simple.
It is really simple.
It is really simple. And you'll figure it out, man. You'll figure it out.
That's true. This is just two guys shitting around.
Yep.
The only thing I wrote down on here was frequencies. I wanted to talk about frequencies.
440.
432. What's
432?
It's supposed to be like healing music. Like it heals your chakras or some shit.
But 16.
That's just below what we can hear, yeah?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
What is the
30-something probably?
30.
Like whenever I look at
120.
mixing, I think the kick drum's 20.
I think that what we need to do for the next however long we can keep it funny is we need to make more sound bites for this thing.
We got a bunch from today. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
I'm excited where this goes because I have a million. I was talking at the beginning of it.
Oh, fuck.
I almost burped in the middle of it.
All right, so now you do one.
The way we record, it's all going into one channel. So like if I do this, I can't edit the different sounds. Luckily, it's been working out. But there will be, in the future, we're going to run it like what most podcasts do. They have like a Zoom type thing that records everything, and then everything's going to be isolated. The way I do it is very complicated. And
I think that maybe we need one.
Yeah, I need to. That'll be good. That'll be good. Here, I got a few. Chicks love big nuts. I've got big nuts. Damn, that's a lot of nuts.
Grundle. Sphincter. Yeah, your sphincter was better.
Now we got it. This is what voice actors must be like. You better knock.
You better knock.
So good. So how do we... what's the next step?
Don't pull out. That's
not that.
The next and only step.
Not that.
Oh.
I meant junk science wise, should we just plan on coming up with riffs and bringing each other 5 riffs next week or something? Or what can we put into motion right now?
5 riffs a week.
Yeah, dude. So we can chunk them out. Even if they're shit, you could come up with 5. Anyone can do 5 riffs.
I know.
It'd be easy.
But I'll forget. I'm going to commit to it, but I'm going to forget.
But that's why we do it on camera. It'll be easier to commit.
Oh.
So it could be part of the podcast a little bit. Like that's the podcast homework. Is next week you'll come with some riffs. And if the other guys are here, we'll save the riff. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows, dude? Episode 14. We're barely started.
I guess part of the goal I have to figure out that recording shit again.
Yeah, get your recording stuff plugged in. Just plug it in. Just don't pull out.
Yeah. Is there someone that you can pay to just come out and set it up? Like do all your buses?
I mean, I could do it for free. I'm good now.
Are you good at it?
I'm confident now, yeah.
Could you get all my buses?
Yeah, I could bus you out.
Really?
Bus it.
I have Cubase.
Cubase? Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, I know that really well.
You know Cubase?
That's what I know the wellest. The wellst.
I've always thought that I should just uninstall it and reinstall it because I don't think I
do that a lot.
I don't think because that part of it is like you have to figure out where you're going to save all your shit to as well.
Well, they're extra complicated too. Cubase, by the way, is extra complicated
with all that shit.
Bills. I see red.
Bills.
Remember on The Sims when they read? I say it every time I get mail. Remember the red mail on The Sims and you didn't pay your bills and they come knocking on your door.
They come and get you.
I like how I'm playing out my Sims life in real life.
I just wanted to see if it was true on The Sims, so I did it in real life.
Sure enough.
And it is.
Sure enough, they come out. They want the money.
Yeah, they come and get you.
They'll get you.
I'm coming to get you.
Coming to get you, son. Anyway, you were saying.
Is that Foxy Lady?
Yeah.
Coming.
Here it is. Coming to get you.
I'm coming to get you.
That's an F sharp. Send it. I'll edit. When I'm editing, I'll figure out if I'm right.
Is it F sharp they playing?
Oh, it'd be an F because he's dropped tuning. It's 2nd fret though. Because it's the same. Here's what's weird. Do you guys ever notice? And this is because of the instrument, obviously. Like F sharp on guitar it's a weird key in every instrument probably, but guitar it's not that weird because of the in minor.
And you know you are cute little heartbreaker. Foxy.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like that riff.
I'm gonna take you home. I won't do you no harm, no. You got to be all mine, all mine. Foxy lady.
That's Hendrix lick. If he had to have one little it's that where he bends the 5th 2 sharp and then he bends the minor 3rd almost to the major. You know what I'm saying? He does it all the time.
He's got all the good stuff. Also, there's just spit all over.
That's why it's your mic now.
This mic.
Yeah, that's Steven's mic. I'll get some tape, put Steven's mic on that shit. Well, I wanted to wrap it up with, the F sharp thing. Oh yeah, but like each instrument lends itself to certain keys, right? That's obvious. But that octave on an F sharp, what is up with that? I mean, it's got an octave in there. That's like right?
It's like how you can only do the minor.
Just like you can only do the minor 4 in a key.
You can only do the minor 4 in C.
Right. Only.
It has to be an F minor.
And if you hear it in a different key, then you're wrong.
Yeah,
really.
It never works. You have to do it in the key of C.
Hell yeah.
It's the only time that it fits. Mm-hmm. It's the only time it works.
It's true.
Oh, Chance.
Oh. He got a cool new collar.
Yep. I'm pretty torched.
Yeah.
So I think we're about done.
We rocked it. Yeah.
Yep.
Any words of inspiration to the young musicians out there watching and laughing along with us?
Drop C. That is where you should be.
Drop C is like standard now compared to how low it goes.
Don't go any lower unless it's cool. Sometimes it's cool.
Dope. It does sound dope. Sean had a green guitar, and it was thick, big, set up for low strings, and I could just feel the magic. And it has weighted springs that if you push down too hard, it doesn't change the pitch sharp. It's like, whoa. It's so crazy. It makes guitar way easier, which I'm torn because I've already spent so much time and work into how hard it is. But like, he goes, why not get rid of those little, I'm like, you're right, dude. Because that when you push down too hard and it goes sharp. So it's like if you bend.
I've always wanted, what's up with those carbon fiber guitars?
Shit. That's my opinion, is that they're shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I always thought that was great because then they won't warp. It's metal, it's not wood.
I think the tone is bad because there's no tone wood.
Oh, no! That's what I wanted to get to.
I can cut this in later.
I watched Sad But True live. Yeah. I watched it. I'm not so convinced that RJ was right about it being straight time. I really feel like it's just they slow down the triplets purposefully.
Right.
I listened to the original. I had the Black Album. I had it pulled up, and then I had a video of in 2019 of them playing it live. It felt more like, it's... But they just slowed it down. It's sad but true.
Metallica. That's the beauty of Metallica.
I felt more like the triplet than I did just straight time like RJ was talking about. Yeah. I don't know, RJ. I don't know, man. Might disagree with you on that. It felt more like they just wanted to slow down to just emphasize it, to make it as chunky as possible. Because that's what that song is chunky.
Fair enough.
I think they just wanted to chunk it up.
Well, look into that camera and tell RJ what you really think about it.
Fuck Trey Cool. And fuck you, RJ. You're such a fucking piece of shit. You fucking shit. I like it when I peek.